We're living in the golden era of information and technology in one of the most affluent countries in the world. And our health has never been worse. We're losing our most precious resources, our health and vitality, to chronic disease. That's why we're fighting back with a team of healthcare professionals living and working in Eastern Washington to create an individualized and holistic approach to reclaiming health. It's time to invest in our future with the Inspirement plan.
So you just got done with dry September.
Alcohol keeps me from losing weight. And when we started tracking calories, it was super easy to see that that was the thing that put me over. So I guess, maybe I was a little irritable in the first week, but it wasn't hard. I mean, not only that, I feel so much better. I was also worried actually about October 1st. I thought, oh, October 1st, I'm gonna hit it again. I totally didn't want to. And yesterday, there was a meeting at a bar. I had one beer and then I switched to water. I can't remember the last time I had one drink and stopped. I mean, when you guys said you're gonna do a dry September with me, I thought, oh shit.
There seems to always be a before.
I commented at one point how well he did on stage. He said, well, I'm terribly nervous and I usually have a drink before I do this. And I thought, oh.
Something happened, whether it's traumatic, dramatic, but there's usually a before a point in time and an after a point in time.
I know that our whole family is behind him in this.
There are proven studies that show when you do tell somebody or you commit to somebody that you're going to do something, you're more willing to do it.
My moment of before was prior to September, my 45th birthday of 2013. I did follow the playbook, right? And I thought that there was going to be a certain outcome to the game, and that changed. And not only did it change when I got divorced, it changed when my dad died.
I'm afraid of him having a chronic disease that could have been halted before he has, lived his life.
It's too bad that bad things have to happen before we recognize what's truly important to us. God is really important to me. I got up each morning. I've never been a super early morning person. Make a cup of coffee, open up my journal, which I hadn't been a journaler before, and I just thought, I gotta talk to somebody. And I grabbed my Bible and I was like, okay, God, I know I don't get a why, but I need help. People would say, who are you trying to be now? You're a runner. You've never been a runner, Delcie. Now you're an early morning person. You don't get to blame anybody for you making choices and not doing things that you love. That is key. It is not anyone's fault that I stopped doing some of the things that I love. But to rediscover those things and have the opportunity to rediscover them and just be out there and going, oh my goodness, where have I been?
Jamie came into his first group class tonight. We're about a week away from him leaving for his trip for his 50th birthday. So it's the perfect time for him to graduate and come to group class.
So vacation Friday.
So we're going to England. We're going for the Seahawks game. So everybody's, and me too, a little concerned. We made all this progress and I don't want to blow it, but I also want to have fun.
I'm Jeff Deal. I showed up one day for a CrossFit class and fell in love with it. And after about a year, Ben and Kelsey asked me if I wanted to start coaching.
Life happens to all of us, and there is some bonding that happens in shared suffering.
I played sports in college, and after I got out of college, I got pretty out of shape and a little overweight.
The other thing that's good and different for Jamie is he got to work out with us.
I couldn't lay down for more than a couple hours without my arms falling asleep.
I do think it's really good for athletes to see they're sweating just as much as I am, and they're straining just as much as I am, and they're working really hard too. And that's so important because you you really can't lead from the front, you have to lead from within.
So today was a two-part class. The first part of the workout was a snatch and overhead complex, a power snatch, a squat snatch, and an overhead squat. A lot of people in the class kind of scoffed at it right out the gate. I mean, it seems like you get a long break, and then by the time you've reached minute 8, everyone's sucking wind pretty good. The second part was entirely kind of a fun workout. A minute of hanging and then a minute of holding on to 2 dumbbells and doing slow single leg deadlifts. That one pretty much was all grip strength.
I am Coralie Jones, founder of Sales Strength and Nutrition. I help active people lose that last stubborn 5 to 25 pounds. I am also a member at CrossFit Wenatchee, my favorite gym.
I don't really know what my purpose is. We're doing these workouts and working so hard. I know I'm not gonna go to a competition and probably beat everybody. I know I'm not gonna go to the games, but I really like doing the best I can in workouts and just improving. You get to do what you want to do because nothing is physically holding you back, and you just feel better.
His complexion looks better. I mean, he looks more vibrant.
And then after about almost 2 years, I thought, there's so much world out there. And that was the same time that I quit my job.
Hi, you guys.
Hey.
Hello.
How's it going today?
Good, how are you doing?
Good. Thanks for having you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So real quick before you look at that, I want you to think about your hunger. If 1 is defined as hangry and 10 is Thanksgiving full.
I'm probably a 7 right now, really. 6 maybe.
So when you're on vacation, if you're in that 1 to 2 level, or if it's been more than 5 hours without eating, you're more likely to pick something with fast carbohydrates or a simple carb. So if you think of the trifold, you're gonna open it, look directly in the center.
Yeah.
You're gonna go down for a second, and then your eyes are gonna go up to the left-hand corner, which is usually where the appetizers are placed.
French fries and beer.
They'll come and ask you,
Can I get you a drink started? That's always, yeah.
maybe if I wanna have these French fries, hey Nina, do you wanna share these with me? And thinking about, like maybe if you do wanna have a drink, like do you really need the appetizer?
Okay.
And kind of just seeing how
Sure.
you can work it to where it all fits in.
He has to decide that he wants to change his lifestyle. I've seen some low points, and I'm there for him in whatever way I can be.
She's coming. Did you decide what you're getting?
Yeah, I think I have an idea.
May I please have the vegan chilies? And then can I also get the simply dressed greens with the vinaigrette on the side?
So I'm actually gonna have the same thing. So I'm gonna have the vegan chili, but we're gonna add the smoked brisket
Of course.
to make it not a vegan chili.
I'll be right back.
Thanks.
You can always ask for a to-go box right away, and then you can scoop half your salad in there, and then you'll have a meal for later as well. So part of the mindful eating, it's really kind of looking at your food and thinking about what it is. So I'm even gonna have you pick it up and smell it.
Pick it up and smell it?
Yes, I'm gonna do it with you. So you
Okay.
can do this at home too, but. So what do you notice about it?
That I got hungrier.
Okay, dipping down to the 5. So with that, I want you to pick up your spoon. If you want some meat, go ahead and get some. Get whatever bite you kind of want. And then I want you to think about the flavor as you have it, the texture, and the taste. And then I'm gonna encourage you to chew that at least 15 times.
15 times.
Yes.
I might have chewed that 15 times anyway, but it seemed like it was a little more than I would have ordinarily.
So I counted 12.
I chewed 15. I definitely counted 15. First 3 were
So,
quiet.
If you were just to take a regular bite, do you think that you would have swallowed that maybe halfway through that?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
especially if there wasn't meat in it.
So did you notice anything different by thinking about what the taste or the texture was gonna be?
I think it probably tasted different because I probably, like, at this point, I would have been halfway through this.
So it takes about 20 minutes for your stomach to signal all the way back to your brain, hey, I've had enough food, like you don't need to feed me anymore.
Saying yes was the first step. And it wasn't just to travel. It was to opportunities, it was to people, it was to experiences. That's how Greece happened.
By doing those things, it sets you up for success. I really want to encourage you while you're on vacation to not count calories.
I love
Now
it.
you can eat your chili.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, bon appetit.
Thank you. I'm going for it now.
And so it turned into 3.5 weeks in Italy last year. Taking my mom on an Alaska cruise to see my cousin, topping it off with a big, huge 50th birthday trip to Scotland and Ireland. It's like, oh, I just got goosebumps.
So with that, I want you to pick up your spoon. We're gonna take a bite together. And you can even look, there's different kinds of beans in it too. Sorry.
I'm ready. Down to 5.
That was so good. Oh my gosh, we can't stop. Okay.